Imagine this. You're rushing through your morning routine, coffee in one hand, phone in the other, already thinking about emails, meetings, and deadlines. You glance at the clock and realize there's no way you can squeeze in an hour-long workout before heading out the door. So what do most people do? They skip exercise altogether. But what if I told you that just 5 minutes a day, yes, only 5 minutes, could still move the needle for your health and fitness? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, stick with me because today we're diving deep into the world of micro workouts, short bursts of exercise designed to fit into even the busiest of schedules. And by the end of this video, you might just be convinced that 5 minutes a day can make a bigger difference than you think. What are micro workouts? Micro workouts are essentially mini training sessions, short bursts of movement you can do almost anywhere, anytime. Think 20 squats while waiting for your coffee to brew, or a quick plank before bed, or even running up the stairs instead of taking the elevator. The beauty is that they don't require fancy equipment, a gym membership, or even a lot of planning. These workouts rely on the principle of consistency and intensity. Instead of spending 1 or 2 long sessions a week at the gym, you're sprinkling tiny workouts throughout your day. Over time, these short efforts add up like compound interest in a bank account. The science behind it? Now, let's get into the research. A study from the American College of Sports Medicine found that even 4 to 7 minutes of high-intensity exercise can improve cardiovascular fitness. Similarly, researchers at McMaster University in Canada showed that short, intense intervals of training can deliver many of the same benefits as longer sessions of moderate activity. What's happening inside your body is fascinating. Even in a short burst, your heart rate spikes, blood flow increases, and your muscles activate in ways that stimulate metabolism and improve endurance. It's like pressing a reset button for your body, reminding it to stay active. Examples of micro workouts you can try now. Let's make this practical. Here are some 5-minute routines you can try. The classic circuit: 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, and repeat for 5 minutes. Core blaster: alternate between planks and bicycle crunches for 1-minute intervals. The stair sprint: run up and down your stairs for 5 minutes. Simple, sweaty, and effective. Desk breaker: if you're working from home or sitting in an office, stand up every hour and do a mini set of lunges, chair dips, or calf raises. The key is intensity. You can't coast through a micro workout. These 5 minutes have to count. Why it works for busy people? Let's be honest, one of the biggest reasons people skip workouts is time. Between work, family, and personal responsibilities, an hour at the gym feels impossible. But 5 minutes? Everyone has 5 minutes. Whether it's right after you brush your teeth, during your lunch break, or even while your dinner's in the oven, there are tiny windows in your day you can use to move. And here's something interesting. Because micro workouts are so short, people often find them less intimidating. You don't dread them the way you might dread an hour-long gym session. And once you complete one, you often feel motivated to keep going, maybe turning those 5 minutes into 10. The psychological advantage. There's also a huge psychological benefit here. When you commit to something small and achievable, you're building the habit muscle. Fitness isn't just about lifting weights or burning calories, it's about identity. You start to see yourself as someone who moves daily, someone who prioritizes health, and that identity shift is what makes lasting change possible. Think of it this way: it's easier to say, "I'll just do 5 minutes," than to battle yourself into a full gym session. Over time, these small promises kept to yourself create momentum, confidence, and discipline. But can 5 minutes really replace the gym? Here's the honest truth. If your goal is to become a professional athlete, compete in bodybuilding, or run a marathon, then no, 5 minutes a day is not enough. Long-term structured training is essential for those goals. But if your aim is to stay fit, maintain energy, improve mood, and support overall health, then 5 minutes can go a surprisingly long way, especially if you're someone who otherwise would be doing nothing. In fact, studies show that people who start with micro workouts often progress to longer sessions naturally because they enjoy the benefits and feel more capable. Real life stories. I've seen countless examples of people who've transformed their fitness with micro workouts. One friend of mine, a busy father of 3, started with just 5 minutes of push-ups, squats, and planks every night before bed. At first, it didn't feel like much, but after 3 months, he noticed he had more energy, better sleep, and even lost a few pounds without ever setting foot in a gym. Another story comes from office office workers who began doing movement snacks, 2 minutes of activity every hour. By the end of the day, those small breaks added up to nearly 20 minutes of exercise. And guess what? They reported feeling less stiff, more alert, and more productive. The ripple effect on your life. Here's the real magic of micro workouts. They don't just change your body, they change your relationship with movement. Instead of viewing exercise as a chore, you start to see it as a natural part of your day, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. And that shift makes it sustainable. Over time, these tiny efforts can improve your cardiovascular health, muscle tone, flexibility, and mental well-being. They can also reduce stress, improve focus, and release endorphins, the natural feel-good hormones. How to get started today. If you're ready to try, here's a simple challenge. Pick one 5-minute workout routine. Do it every day for 7 days. Track how you feel, energy, mood, and focus. Chances are by the end of the week, you'll be surprised at how such a small change can create such a noticeable difference. And once you see results, you'll want to keep going. Final thoughts. So can 5 minutes a day really get you fit? The answer is yes. With consistency, intention, and intensity, micro workouts can absolutely improve your health. They're not about replacing the gym forever, but about proving that something is always better than nothing. In a world where we're all pressed for time, 5 minutes isn't just manageable, it's powerful. Remember, fitness isn't built in giant leaps. It's built in small, consistent steps. And your 5 minutes today could be the first step to a healthier, stronger, and more confident you.